Hi guys, welcome back to another tutorial. My name is Blessing, and in this tutorial you'll be learning how to make this beautiful bubu gown. It has an illusion pleat at the shoulder. It has a built-up neckline, which also gives us an overlap at the front area. Then it also has an inner waist belt. Okay, you can see the way the waist is snatched on the mannequin. Okay, so for those who reached out to me asking why I have not been posting regularly, I really appreciate your efforts and I appreciate the show of love. Now we are back, so let's go right into the video. Alright, so this is the fabric that we are going to be using, which you've seen already. It's a white brocade fabric and I have just 2.5 yards here. Okay, so my client didn't want the bubble to be too big. Okay, so we decided to use 2.5. As you can see here, I'm measuring the length to be sure that it's going to give me the length of my client. Okay, but before we start cutting, I'm going to be folding by the length of the fabric, not by the yardage. Like I said, we have 2.5 yards, but by the length I'm going to fold into two, just like the way you see me do. And I want to cut out about 6 inches that we're going to be using as our band. Okay, the band that runs through the neckline, through the front downward. That is what we are going to be using this for. So I want to cut this out first before we use the remaining part of the fabric as the gown. Okay, so I'm going to be cutting 3 pieces of this. I folded it into 2 already, so we have 2 pieces of this by the length. You can see by the length of the fabric. So I'm going to open up and still cut out from one side of the fabric. Okay, all right, so I'm going to be using one side of it. I'll fold one side of the fabric and then I'll cut it out. All right, so I'll place the one that we have already, then I'll use this to cut it out. Okay, this is just so we have this ready before we start drafting or cutting the bubu itself. So we have 3 pieces of this, 6 inches by width, then we cut it by the length of the fabric, which is about 16 inches. Okay, now I'm going to be folding by the yardage. Okay, I folded it into 2. That's the 2.5 I folded that we have cut some inches away from. I folded into 2, then I fold into 2 again to give me 4. You can see. So this is the part where we have the both side unfold. Of course, the other side we have one part open and one part unfold, which we are still going to be cutting it out. So for the neck width, the back is 2.5 inches by the width and the depth is 1.5 inches. Then for the front I went down by 7 inches. Then from that 7 inches I went in by 2 inches. So from that 2 inches I'm connecting to the neck width like so. I hope you understand. So from that 2 inches now I'm going to connect downward straight. Okay, I'll connect like that from that 2 inches downward. Okay, like I said earlier, we are going to be having like an overlap at the front. So this one we are cutting out is going to be represented by the band that we already cut out initially. Okay, just follow the process and you will get to understand. All right, so after marking it downward straight, I'm going to go ahead and cut out the neck for the back first. Okay, then I'll open up the other side that is unfold. Okay, I'm going to open it up straight downward. Okay, this we have to do so that we can go ahead and remove one of the piece to serve as the back, then the other one will serve as the front, so that we can continue the cutting of the neckline for the front. Or by the time you have your actual length and the width you want for your bubu, you can just cut it into 2 equal parts, then you place them on each other so that one will stand for the front and one will stand for the back, instead of folding the way I did. I hope you understand. Okay, so I remove one piece to serve as the back, so the other one that has the mark for the front neckline, I will go ahead and cut out the neckline just the way we have it marked on the fabric. Okay, so I'm just trying to ensure that everything aligns properly before I cut, so that one side will not be too small or too big than the other side. Alright, so now that our front neckline is ready, I just decided to blend this place properly so that it's not looking bulging. So this is our front piece and the other one is our back piece. So I'm pinning down now so that I can place the other piece on top of it, which is the back. Then we can go ahead and cut out the armhole area. Okay, that's the hem area, the sleeve area, the part that will come out as our sleeve. That is the part we want to cut now. So we're going to ensure the two pieces are laying on each other and they are aligning properly. Okay, so please try to use your pins, because brocade fabric can be very funny at times. So now that I have turned over to the other side, that part is our front and center back. So for this other side, now we are going to measure the the arm opening that we want. That's our sleeve opening. And for me, I marked 12 inches, okay? I marked 12 inches. By the time we cut, sew the shoulder line and join the sides, it will come to about 10 inches, okay? So 12 is fine. Then from that point, I came in by 2 inches, okay? I came in by 2 inches, and I'll make a curve for the armhole like this. Then I'll mark my 2 inches down to the hem of the gown or for the fabric. Then we are going to cut it out just the way we have marked. So note that if you have enough fabric that is more than 2 yards or 2.5 yards, you can as well just fold by the yardage, okay? So that there will not be any joining at the shoulder. I hope you understand. But for me, this is how we want to achieve this, because our fabric is not too much, okay? So I cut out a shoulder slant. It's not even up to 1 inch, but a shoulder slant, just so I get rid of the selvage at the upper part. So now we are going to start our sewing process. This is the back, as you have seen. So I'm going to be placing the front on it with the right face, or the right part facing each other. Then I'm going to go ahead to sew the shoulder line. Okay, we're going to sew our shoulder line with about 1/2 inch. Then the pieces that were cut out to serve as our band for the sleeve and also for the neckline, we are going to use our sewing machine to sew it together like this. Okay, we ensure we join all the pieces together. Okay, we have 3 pieces, right? So join them, then we'll sew. Now I'm done sewing the shoulder. This is what we have. So the next thing we want to do now is to get the midpoint of the neckline, just the way you see me fold, ensuring that the shoulder align. Then you get the midpoint for the center neck or for the back neck. Then this band, we are also going to get the midpoint and notch. So from that notch now, I'm going to place on the neckline from the right side. Okay, we are placing from the right side. Then I'm going to pin down. Then I'll go ahead to sew straight. Okay, I'm going to go ahead to sew straight down to the hem of the fabric. Okay, so this will do from the center of the back neck down to one side, from the center of the back neck down to the other side of the fabric. So guys, after sewing, okay, you can see what we're going to have. I'm just trying to ensure that we see the process properly. Okay, this is me measuring what we are going to have by the time we are done sewing the band, to ensure that that is going to be enough to serve as our band for the sleeve, and it's actually going to be enough. So we can go ahead to sew now. Okay, So after sewing, this is what we have. Okay, it has been properly sewn. I can see that our bubu is almost getting ready. Ensure you weave. Okay, brocade fabric, it's usually frills a lot, so ensure that you weave. So now I'm going to be placing the front piece like this, ensuring that our shoulder align. Okay, ensure that your shoulder align. You can see, ensure that it aligns properly. You can see. Then I think the right side is going to be the one on top. You can see that our shoulder is aligning, so the right side is going to be the one on top. Then from the shoulder, I measured 7 inches, but I ended up coming down by about 1.5 inch again. Okay, because I discovered that it was kind of too up. So you can measure up to 9 inches as your neck depth. You know, it's an overlap. By the time you sew it, to cover up your cleavage. That's if you don't want your cleavage to expose. I think 9 is still enough. So we are going to pin down properly. Okay, please learn to use your pin. It helps your work to be easy. So I'm going to pin down properly, but then I'm not going to sew to till the end of the fabric. I think I left about 15 inches. If you want your own to be more open, you can start from your knee area downward, then you stop your sewing at your knee. Okay, so we're going to be sewing. We're going to sew downward until where you want your slit to start, because it has a front slit. Okay, so this is where I measured the amount I wanted for the slit. Initially I think I did about 12 inches, but I later increased it to about 15. Okay, so I marked 12 inches here, but I later increased it to about 15. That is where the sewing will stop, which will serve as our slit opening at the front. So after sewing, this is what we have. You can see that our bubu is neatly sewn. You can see that this neck is really too up. So I later brought it down. Okay, so now the next thing I want to do now is to sew in the shoulder. That's the shoulder pleat, the illusion, because it's not completely sewn. That's why I said it's an illusion pleat. So from the neckline, I came in by 4 inches. Then from that 4 inches, I came out by another 4 inches. Then I match up those 4 inches together like so. I hope you understand. Then from that shoulder joining, you come down by 2 inches and you sew. Then from the other end as well, 2 inches downward. Then so we're going to be sewing from that first 2 inches to the second 2 inches, and that is all for the pleat. It's not completely sewn to the hem. I'll repeat for the same side just so you can understand properly. From the neckline joining, I came out by 4. Then from that 4, I came out by another 4. Then you can decide to get the midpoint of the other 4. Then you match up the both points like this. Then you pin down. If your fabric is very wide, your bubu is very big, you can use 5 inches. But this is not to be, that's why I'm using 4. Okay, then 2 inches, we are going to sew 2 inches downward from the shoulder, 2 inches downward from the shoulder for both the front and the back side of the shoulder. So we are going to be sewing from that part to the other 2 inches, and that is all for the shoulder pleat. So after sewing, this is what we have, and the plate is ready. You can see how beautiful it is, and now it's time for us to sew the band for the sleeve. Okay, so we're going to be placing the piece we have remaining from the neckline, and we are going to be sewing it, placing it on the shoulder, on the sleeve opening like this from the right side. Then we'll go ahead and sew down. Then I'll place the remaining part as well for the other side of the sleeve opening. Then we'll go ahead and sew. So guys, if you have watched to this extent and you're yet to subscribe to my channel, what are you waiting for? Please do well to subscribe, okay? And if you have any video requests, please let me know in the comment section. I'll do my best to work on it, okay? So after sewing, this is what we have. You can see how beautiful this is coming out already. Okay, so the next thing I want to do now is to insert our waist belt. Okay, I have a tutorial on how to do that, but I'm still going to show this in this video. Okay, though I will link that in the description box. So but let me show you how I achieved this. So from the shoulder, I came down to my waist measurement. That's your half length. Okay, the half length of your client, you mark it. Then from the center, you marked your waist divided by 4. Okay, your waist divided by 4, you're going to mark it on the front alone, or your waist divided by 2, because this is the front. Now you're working on the front alone, so your waist divided by 2, whatever you have, you divide it into 2 and share on both sides. I hope you understand. So this is the belt I already sewn. Okay, the fabric is not enough, like I said. That's why I had to get a plain fabric. I couldn't even get a white fabric. This is an off-white material. Okay, so the belt is about 25 inches in length, and I cut it out 2.5 unfold. Okay, so after sewing in the belt just the way you see me do, the next thing for us to do is to sew the side of the bubu. Okay, we're going to be joining the sides. Okay, you're going to join the sides all the way to the hem of the fabric. By the time you're done joining, the next thing you do is to fold the hem of the bubu. So this we are going to be doing to the both side of our bubu. Guys, I hope you have learned something today, because this is so easy, and I know you want to have this in your wardrobe. Okay, so this is the outcome of the bubu we just finished making. Don't forget to weave the inner part of the dress, because brocade fabric frills a lot, except you're using a different fabric that doesn't frill. But for this kind of fabric, please do well to weave it, okay, to give you a neat finishing. So after tying the belt on the mannequin, this is how it looks on the mannequin. You can see how beautiful this bubu is looking. I'm sure you want to try this for yourself, or also for your client. Okay, this is simple and classy, no stress. You can easily wear what you want to wear and go out for your occasion. Okay, so guys, I sincerely appreciate you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, don't forget to share, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to make your good comment, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.